5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Operation Launch. This is going to be good today because we're going to go over our campaigns that we set up. We set up an initial launch campaign through Sellozo. It's generating sales. But if you remember, we put some really high ACOS targets on there. So we're going to take a look at everything and how it's going, see what keywords we're selling for, and then making the adjustments that we might need to make on the campaign. So let's dive in. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right. So first things first, we'll go ahead and go into our actual Amazon account. Looks like we've made a sale today, so that's good. Nice. Everything is performing there. We have a nice little tiny balance. they've been deducting our ad spend from our balance, so it keeps our balance low. And then these are the sales from those coupons that we've been having. So let's take a look here. Let's go look at our orders. Yeah, 3 hours ago, made a sale. That's nice. And then we've made a few sales here and there. So they're not flying off the shelves. But let's see. Let's take a look at our inventory levels. So we still have 34 units left. I've got 50 more sitting right over here next to me. So if we need to send those in, we can certainly send those in.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right. Yeah, let's do that next after this. All right. So let's do this. Let's take a look at our campaigns. So I'm inside Sellozo in the PPC Manager. We could take a look at this. I mean, you can see right now we're definitely not profitable. I mean, those sales, we've spent $600, made $250 so far,
which is expected. I mean, we just launched this product, no reviews. We're a high ticket price. I mean, not high ticket, but we're higher than the competition.
Yes. So yeah, we expected this for right now. Now we've should have some data to look at.
Yeah,
we should have some things to see. So if I scroll down, you can see here we've got the auto campaign that's been running, and it's running at a super high ACOS, which is also expected to have the auto campaign at a higher ACOS than the manual campaign for sure. It looks like our manual campaign is actually coming down. It's way below our target. So that's nice.
Looks all right too. Let's go check out that manual. Let's see where we're getting our sales from. We got 6 sales from there. Let's see what we got.
So we got the manual campaign. Let's go up here and we'll go to the targeting tab, and this will show us what's in. Interesting. 3 targets. So there's only been 3 targets that have made sales inside that auto campaign that have been now moved automatically into this campaign. So gel blaster gun, gel blaster ammo, water bullet gun. You can see we're bidding fairly high, and it looks like the majority of our conversions at it's not an ACOS we want long term, but it's not terrible for gel blaster gun.
Let's go to Amazon and see where we rank.
I was gonna say, let's take a look at that right now. So gel blaster gun was the term. So let's see here. Our ad didn't show.
No.
So we're 4, 8, 12. Okay. Well, that's the ad. Okay.
That's the ad, yeah.
So we're at 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36.
Look at all those guns now.
Hey everyone, we're gonna pop in here real quick and just remind you, if you'd love to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel right down here below this. Also, if you're a current Amazon seller right now and you are struggling with your advertising, Sellozo can help. You can go to Sellozo.com and you can book a demo with either Chris or myself, and we can walk you through the power of Sellozo and how we can help automate and optimize your advertising.
A lot more guns than what we saw back on the early episodes.
Oh, yeah. But we are not on page 1. But I have a feeling a lot of that's because of how many guns there are. I mean, those are going to be more relevant to this word for sure. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we're middle of the pack, page 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of that, even though that's probably not our main keyword, let's see what the other one is. Gel blaster ammo. We've only made one sale off that, but let's check out that. Okay, so our ad pops up right away. And let's see where we are in terms of organic. Dang. There we are. We are bottom of page 1. So we are definitely nowhere near through launch. Is our coupon
a lot more competition than what I remember?
A lot. And their prices are dropping. So we've got a lot of variables we got to cover here. We are, I feel like, our pictures are okay right now. I mean, we could obviously do better with that, but our price point, I mean, let's just take a look at some of these. So like this, oh man, this used to be a lot more expensive. It's $7.99 for 2.
Wait, is that the 2-pack? I thought the 4-pack was like.
This is what I bought when we first tested this product out. I bought this one. It was a 2-pack, and it was like $16 or $17.
Wow.
Yep. So it's come down a lot. So if we continue with this product, there's no question we have to get our product costs cheaper. Now, we knew that also going in. What do you think about adjusting our price right now? Just to get these moving. I mean, we've got this $8 coupon on here, but I mean, look, this is 50,000 beads for 17. We're 60,000. Should we take a look at how well these guys are selling? Let's do that really quick. So I want to see that 50,000 bucket one. Let's see what that guy's doing. So this is him right here. Yeah. I mean, they made 81 sales. We made 16 sales. This $12.99 for 40,000. So now we're getting, that's sort of the price point. You can see $12.99. That's the best seller. This is also a bestseller, but it's such a low price point. Why don't we get down towards those prices right now, or get closer, move towards it a little bit? If our sales velocity really skyrockets, then maybe we have more data about what we need our product cost to be.
I think that's okay.
What are you thinking if we could change our price to right now?
I would go like 22. I wouldn't lower it much.
Okay.
I'd go slow just to see if we get an uptick in velocity. Test it out for a few weeks, see what happens when we go to 22.
$21.99.
That's fine. Yeah, I usually like that price too.
Okay, let's save that. Next one we'll test is we'll get it down to $19.99.
Yeah.
If this doesn't work. And it's working. Yeah. We're selling them. So all right. So we've adjusted.
We've got to either get we've got to work to either get a really competitive price using Noviland, like we talked about.
Yes.
To make this viable.
Yes.
Because we're gonna come at a path where we either say, let's just sell out and not commit to 5,000 units.
Yeah.
And go to a new product, something that's less, competition, and start from scratch, or because we don't really have the trademark Gel Ops, so we haven't really committed to that brand name yet.
Nothing. This is straight validation.
Straight validation. So there's going to be a time where we're going to have to pivot. So we got to kind of see what we're got going on here, see what happens.
All right. Well,
we've talked about it on our podcast. Like, some people may run out of stock. Like, stock's a huge deal right now. Issues are a big deal. So yeah, we may be fortunate.
Yeah. I mean, if we get our ranking decent and we can make steady sales off this, I'm okay with being a higher price point, a higher profit long term. No question about it. All right. So let's go back now to the campaign. It is interesting. Let's look at this one really quick. We haven't made any sales off of this one, but let's look at water bullet gun. Here, I'll turn helium 10 off real quick. See if we happen to rank. There wasn't even any ad spots. That's weird. Okay, so now there's the ad spot. So that's a sponsored. So yeah, there might be really specific ways of looking for these. I mean, what if we type in gel beads? Like, what is something like that? But those are that's more broad. That's not for the guns. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so this is interesting to note. Okay, so if we look at these are the targets in the manual campaign. So this is what's works. We can take a look at how they got there. So let's go back to the campaign tab. And now let's go to the auto campaign. Okay, and let's look at what's been going on with this auto campaign. So let's go to the search terms and scroll down. So Amazon has shown our product for 94 different search terms. All right. And oops, I didn't mean to do that cost per click, but that's what I did.
So this is going to be neat to explain what happened here.
Yeah.
So those things in red.
Yeah. So here's the deal. 94 things Amazon showed it for. So you got like blaster, gel gun bullets, water beads. These right here, these are ASINs. So this is a competitor's product. So what you can do is you can copy this. We can copy that, and then we can go to Amazon, and you can go right here, paste that, and search it. Here's the product. So it is a relevant product. So if you look where that ad showed up, we're looking at these. Scroll down, it would be in this section right here. So I don't see us right now, but that is where it's been shown. Okay, so what's happened is you see this red right here. This means that Sellozo has made this a negative. And they made this a negative because if we scroll over, we spent $26, got 12 clicks, made no sales. So Sellozo automatically negated it. So right from now on, this will never show again. Right. And so that continues to be the case. Also, if we go over here and we go to, let's sort by conversions. So you can see here, these conversions are on these 3 targets, right, that were there. And if you look here, these have been negated. These 2, this one hasn't been yet because it hasn't made a sale yet in the manual campaign. But when Sellozo moved these and then they made a sale in the manual, it made these negatives also. So the system's working. These are going to be optimized. And look at these ACOS numbers. These actually did pretty good in the auto. So now we're in the manual now, and we're basically giving them more budget inside that manual campaign now. All right, so that's interesting to see what's been going on there. All right, Chris, in terms of continuing, what are you thinking about? Should we keep our target ACOS where it is right now, or should we rein it in? I mean, it's hard to, this data is skewed. So if we can look like this is the last 30 days, but if I filter this to the last 7 days, oh, the auto's even doing worse.
I was going to say, maybe we lower down the auto a little bit.
Yep.
And keep the manual aggressive somewhat because there's only 3 terms in there. So
I agree. And we want to try to rank on those.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take this auto campaign. Let's bring this way down. Let's bring this down to
100.
I think so. I mean, we've been running this for a while, and we've clearly found the ones that made the sales. So this is more of I think there's still other terms out there, obviously. And we always want to keep that auto running so we can find new ways people are searching for this and find new ASINs to bid on. But right now, we've adjusted that down to 100. So this will try to, having that plus all the new negative keywords that are in there that didn't work, this campaign will start performing a lot better.
Yeah. I think, and we'll talk about it on another episode, but we need to probably focus on images next.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, well, let's take a look. I mean, this is our conversion rate. Another thing we can look at is we can go into our Amazon account. We can go to our business reports. And let's just see what the conversion rate is. So inside the business reports, if you go to detail page, sales traffic by ASIN, we're going to scroll over here. And this unit session percentage, this isn't terrible. Our
Not
unit
bad.
session, yeah, but we want that to be a lot better.
North of 20.
Yes, we should be better. The average is somewhere around 7% on Amazon for products, but this is essentially the conversion rate. This is the percentage of people who buy that went to the listing. So it doesn't matter how they got there. So this is we want to so we need to now focus on, and a price has got to be a huge part of that with the competing price, but we can justify that price if we really nail that imagery down. So let's do that. Let's do a couple things here. Let's next one. Let's work on that. Let's go ahead and start talking to Noviland, and we can put a request for quote to see what they come back with. That's not going to cost us anything. And then I think also we need to, inside Sellozo, we need to upload our cost of goods so that we sort of can start tracking full profitability.
Yeah.
And
definitely need to get some really high-end photos. That'll be fun actually, because we can look around on some services, or we can even look on Fiverr or whatever to try to find really good photographers.
Yep. All right. Well, that's the state of our campaigns right now. Made a little bit of an adjustment to the auto campaign, but for now, we're just going to keep letting this roll. We also adjusted the price, so we'll see if that improves sales velocity. All right. See everybody on the next video.